Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. I have two journals here that I've just completed and it's time to do a flip through. So first, to introduce what these journals are about. They are a commission that I received with very similar requirements for both, just a couple of subtle changes. So this one I made pretty much start to finish on my Patreon, and this one I made off camera, so no one has seen this one yet. Which one to start with? I'll start with this one. So this cover is patchworked paper. Oh, I must also mention that for both journals I have used digitals from the Junk Journal Studio, the Botanical Collage and Cluster Mega Pack, and I've used all four of the kits that are available in that series. So the original, which is a neutral and green, the add-on red kit, the add-on yellow kit, and the add-on blue kit. So I've used a combination of all of those to construct both of these journals. So this cover is done kind of patchwork style with those digitals, using faux washi tape to cover the joins between each segment of paper. So if I open it up and flip it right around so you can kind of see. So that's the cover. It's got book corners on it. It's got this lovely ribbon down the spine. Now the theme for these journals both were nature slash garden. Both were to include Maori elements because both women that these are going to go to have Maori heritage. So this is one of the designs well known for Maori, and their important colours are black, white and red. They feature a lot. So you'll see I've tried to play on the black, white and red to make it stand out, not so that it's full of it, but so that it stands out and is prominent. So that's the cover there for this one. It is a soft cover. It's made from a light cardboard that's been collaged with the paper, and on the inside is the same collage patchwork style. Okay, actually it's made from an envelope. Sorry, get my brain into gear. It's actually a large mailing envelope inside the collaging. It's got an eyelet front and back tied with this satin selvage, which I absolutely adore using for this purpose. I've got it in lots and lots of different colours, and I just think it's that lovely combination of junky but cool but stylish and shiny and tactile and just everything going for it in my view. Okay, so let's open up, have a proper look inside. So I've added a book page pocket here, decorated with digital from Junk Journal Studio, some book page. And this one, where it differs from the other one, this one was more about the mother-daughter relationship, or more specifically about being a daughter. So this is going to, the person who commissioned it it's going to her daughter for her 50th birthday. Inside the pocket here, I've tucked my own version of a letter from the journal maker. So I've constructed my own version of it, and that's in that front pocket. I've got this beautiful kind of tartan effect lace. Neither of these women are very lace oriented people. So there's bare minimum of lace kind of things in here. Beautiful papers from the Junk Journal Studio. I believe this is from the blue add-on kit, but I'm not going to tell you specifically which kit is which because, you know, after a few months of working with them, they're all kind of muddling in my head unless, you know, I get an obvious clue like this blue flower. Okay, we've got a little triangle double pocket here, so it's just a 6x6 piece. A pocket up here with a little notepad in it, just with scraps, using digital of course. So that just tucks in that one, and then this one in the bottom has a bit of Edith Holden with writing space in the middle, decorated with a few labels. And then just this little piece, the calendar piece in the back is from their botanical kits, and this flower is from Artsology. So there are other designers' work in here that I've used. I used a lot of pre-made ephemera for these where I could, but because of the specific nature with the Maori, there was a lot of stuff I also had to make. So here we've got a little double pocket that doubles or triples as a belly band. So my beautiful friend Lydia sent my birthday me a book from, when was it, 1950 something, I think. I should have had a look, but it's an old book and it's about Maori history in New Zealand, and it's got great imagery. So I took a piece out and it's got the forest there with the Maori word for forest. So that's a wee journaling card in there, backed with coffee dyed paper. Then in the top pocket, a little tag there that was made in Roxy's Weekly Challenge, I believe, a while ago. Then a little playing card with old currency, old New Zealand currency on it. Just another little journal card. And then just for fun, this little piece that I stamped onto some daisy cardstock. Just random, and I had it and I thought, why not pop it in. This washi tape was sent to me by Laurel. Thank you so much, it has come in so handy, and you'll see pops of that throughout. There's 3 different patterns, all Maori designs. And then another quote from about being a daughter, which I all printed out. I typed them up and printed them out, and I've included some of the red adhesive gems there on a gardening book page. The other side I just covered in butcher paper, added a stamp and a New Zealand silver fern sticker. Coffee dyed paper, another digital just with a added New Zealand sticker there. And here's some more of the washi tape, which I've used to hinge this calendar page, which is of a koru, which is a Maori design. Added another daughter quote, and then on the back I backed it with eco-dyed paper, which I just love, and then hinged with that washi. This is a project I did for the Junk Journal Studio a few weeks back now, just decorating the page edges with labels, and that's from labels from days gone by, the pastel blue. They come in pairs of colours, and I can't think what the blue ones are paired with. So it's blue and I don't know whether it's green or pink, I can't remember. But I used blue ones for this page, and I had these vellum printed pieces that my mum gave me, and then my hubby gave me another pack, and they're all New Zealand designs. So you'll see those sprinkled throughout both journals as well. So more of the beautiful botanical pages. Over here is also a recent project I did on camera, was my triple stacked pocket belly band. So if you want to see me making all that, there's a video available. I'll try and remember to link it. And I added a journal card into each, which is using the botanical kit, and then I've used a bird book to add a bird image to each of the 3 cards. And they just, I think, are really lovely. So they're all native New Zealand birds on each card, and that's on coffee dyed paper. Another beautiful page, which I've added a little bit of torn scrapbook paper and a daughter quote. Lots of journaling space here. Some washi tape down the edge of this grid paper for that page. This is another project I did recently, but I didn't do it on camera. I just did a post on Instagram, I think, of some tape that I covered with the labels from the Junk Journal Studio. And then I made a journal card. This is again is out of the Maori book that Lydia gave me. Another daughter quote, and it's on scrapbook paper, which is really lovely and sturdy in there. This fun red paper, I don't know what sort of red paper it is. but it's cool. This is a project from a long time ago, and these digitals are from Tatty Treasures, or Tatty Treasure, I think it is. Some more of that Maori design washi, just a couple of added elements, and inside this, it's a big tall pocket, is this journal card made from a masterboard that I used the botanical kit on, and I gave it a tab at the top and collaged with various writing papers on the back. I'm not going to worry about tucking it in. I'll go back and do that off camera because we've got another journal to get through. Writing space that side. Bit of packing paper, which I edged with white paint, just something a little different. Another page from the kits, that's also from the blue add-on kit, can you tell? And the center of the signature, so we have a couple of little charms on the center. We have a little butterfly and a wee heart, and then doily corner pockets, and this one's got a little book page flip out. This again was a Roxy's Weekly Challenge project, I believe, with a tag in there. And I've got beloved daughter down the bottom, and up the top I've got treasured tamahine, and tamahine is the Maori word for daughter. So I'm just having a wee play on the language there. And this large piece is from the botanical kit, one of the botanical kits, and I've just added a label here and a fern out of a New Zealand gardening book, just as a journal spot there. And this background here is one of my eco dyed printables available on Etsy, with good writing space and under there. So into the second half, this is the other part of the packing paper. It's got a pocket on the side there. I did this a long time ago, another flower from Artsology. There's a journal card here with little dangles with a brad, and then out of one of the pages from the botanical kit I made an envelope, used one of the pieces as a closure, and I've just folded up a concertina style bit of coffee dyed lined paper, and that's double-sided, that piece of paper for the envelope, so it's pretty on the inside and the outside. And that, I believe, is from the yellow add-on kit. At least the inside is. I think the outside is as well. Okay, this is the other half of the Tatty Treasure digital pocket. So there's another large pocket. And this one, I've taken one of the pages from the botanical kit, this time the red add-on kit, added a tab at the top and just triple fold journaling space. Again, I'm not going to tuck it in there, I'll just put it there. And then a little pocket here just with a flash card, which is in Maori. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hururakau? I don't know. My butchered of the Maori language, meaning fruit. And I just thought that was cute. And a little New Zealand card, again, that Laurel sent me quite a while ago now. I've been using a few of them. This is Pahurakawa, which is often called New Zealand's Christmas tree, because it flowers in beautiful bright red flowers around Christmas time. Another one of those vellum pieces just popped at the top there on that page. Little bit of Hessian type sort of thing, texture. It's not fabric, is it? Whatever. Hessian. I'll just call it Hessian, with the daughter quote. More of that beautiful washi down the edge there. A little Maori design sticker. On this one, I made a fabric hinged tag. That was a Roxy Weekly Challenge as well. Added a vellum fern piece, glued it on. Tab on the side, pocket on the back with this little bird, and those papers, the background paper and the paper on this, are from Rach and Bella Crafts. Sticker in the back sort of you reveal the sticker when you flip the tag out. More coffee dyed paper. Then I've got a paper clip up here, and under that I've got a piece of New Zealand seashell stationery, just folded in half, which is really cool. And this is a little bag which I made with the kit, and inside it's got a wee journal card. I'm not going to take it all out. Fabric flip, secret journaling space under there. And then a pocket made from Edith Holden, a hand stamped label, little bird, and then a pocket here with, this is a Roxy Weekly Challenge project as well. This fabric pocket on a tag, which I added some of that ribbon, Maori design ribbon, to the top, and I made a guest check journaling card to go inside. All decorated with the Botanical series. So that's there. Almost at the end of this one. This was a project I did for Rachel and Bella Crafts using their digitals. 2 little flip down journaling spaces with a pocket, hidden pocket with journaling cards inside. And there's magnets that hold those both shut. And I just love the little click. Can you hear that? As they shut. I think that's fun. So that's Rachel and Bella Crafts. I think that's from a Garden Story kit. Another one of the vellum pieces, that green lace again. And then right in the back we have another pocket. I've signed it, and I have a writing board. So collaged up with bits from the Botanical series. There is space to actually write on it, so it is also a journal card if one wants to use it, but just designed to, you know, put between the pages while you're writing on them to smooth out the humps and bumps. So that's the final thing in the back there. And I must remember to go back and put those things back in their pockets. Okay, journal number 2. This is the one I did on Patreon. Different style of cover. It is fabric, as you can probably tell, and it's a wraparound with the satin selvage. And I used a cover of a diary for the base of this journal, so it's quite tough. It's very flexible, and it had a dome here which I removed, and I used that. I put an eyelet where I took the dome out of, and that is just anchored in through there with a little bow. So it is actually removable if one wanted to. I don't know why you would want to, but it is removable. So lovely upholstery fabric on the outside. I haven't added any decoration to either of the covers. I just really like them as they are. So in here we have fabric pocket from the fabric that I used for the cover. I just folded it up and sewed it into pockets. Scrapbook paper on the inside. This again is a letter from the journal maker, my version. Now the other one was daughter emphasis. This one is faith emphasis. So where the other one's got daughter quotes, this one's got quotes about faith, about God, those types of things, scripture quotes. So just a little one here with a vellum flower added to the side on these pretty papers from the Junk Journal Studio. So coffee dyed paper. Just love these beautiful pages. This one is backed with my own coffee dyed and what's it called? Laced coffee digital. So that's what that is. It's available on Etsy. So this same pocket arrangement here as we had in the other one, but this one's got a matching top piece. That's an uptuck with one of the playing cards, little piece word there, backed with lightly dyed coffee dyed paper. And in the pockets we have a little index card. I had to cut it down to fit. That's also from Laurel. And a flash card which is from the same set. That's Manu, the bird. Just really cute. So I cut that down as well to fit the pocket. So those go in first. Whoops. The book's wanting to move, making things difficult, and that goes in up there. And then in behind is a journaling card made from that same Maori book, the old Maori book, with a few little additions of washi tape for fun. Vellum word there, aroha, which is the Maori word for love. And some of that fabric ribbon down the side of the page. This was before I got the washi tape from Laurel. You'll see some repeats of pages between the two. They were my favourites, and I found I was using them in both journals, which is okay because that is going to two different people. It's fine. Little side tuck here with another one of those New Zealand cards, which I didn't back with this one. I just left the I Love New Zealand on the back. And then this large tag with Maori piece out of that book. And these are action songs. And this is the little bit from the book about what they are. And just left the rest as decorative writing space. I think you can write on that. And it's on a gardening book page. It's just some words there. This is from Rachel Bella Crafts. That little words down there. Again, gardening book with a flip. And some writing space on the upside, if you can see that. And then just coffee dyed diary page. And then on this side, there's a little up tuck with a little notepad tucked in there. Another vellum piece. This time I made a frame out of faux washi, which I, just something a bit different, something fun. And this is again a Teddy Treasure digital, the pocket's made out of. And the journal card in the pocket is a masterboard made from the Junk Journal Studio digitals with another piece from that calendar. It's a miri, which is a traditional weapon, now more ceremonial, and text from the calendar, and then just a quote from the Bible on the back. Again, I'm not going to tuck it in right now. Writing space on the back with a kiwi and some of my own printed words up the top there. Some of that green lace. Just think it's really pretty, and it's not like super pretty, like not feminine pretty, it's just pretty. So I think it will be okay. There is a bit more lace in this one. Some faux washi just for the seam of the paper bag. I didn't like the seam, so I just covered it with faux washi. And then there's a bit of lace along there. So yeah, just a couple little touches of the lace. This is one of my digitals. Oh, crazy camo or something. Again, on Etsy, there's a whole lot of different colorways, and it's just a really fun, different background texture. And it was a piece of journal page pre-made that I just thought I would pop in here. Added the Maori washi design there. Junk Journal Studio bits and pieces and my own word here. And then this is from a bird book. I just took the whole page, cut it to size, added a word and a little scrap of Junk Journal Studio, and then Rachel Bella Crafts words down the bottom. Bit of stenciling in the back there, which reminds me I didn't stencil the other one. I might do that. I might add some stenciling to the other one. My laced coffee digital there. Printed with lines, but I think it's okay. It just adds to the texture. So this lovely little side pocket here. It's got this pocket with this journal card and just a bit of that ribbon as a tab. And then it's got two little pockets in the back, which I've just decorated up with bits and pieces and added a little scrap of fabric on the top. And the tags are different sizes. So there's that one as well. Just using as the base a piece of ephemera from the Botanical kits. Very useful for that. This is a envelope here, which I've turned into this flappy, pockety piece of fun. So this has a pocket here, this lovely journal card, and then flips open and we have writing space here, we have decoration, we have the window from the envelope with a journal card that slides in and out, and I did put a label in behind, so when you remove the journal card you've still got something interesting in the back. It goes in there, and then up the top is another pocket, and we have this large journal card with an eyelet and a bulb pin, a couple of dangles, there's a scripture on one of them, and look at all those beautiful pieces from the Junk Journal Studio, and then just one of those printed out quotes. So lots going on there. It's fun, there's lots to explore. Coffee dyed lined paper this time. Then this is another envelope piece. So there's a window here, flips open, you've got writing space here, and then it flips open here and you have writing space here, like enough writing space to shake a stick at. Then in this pocket that you see through this window is this wee tag, like so. This pocket is made from another piece out of the botanical kits. And then the other side also flips out, so piece from the Junk Journal Studio, I believe that is as well a sticker just added for good measure, and I love this background image here, it's beautiful. Lots of writing space, and there's a little side tuck there with another one of those playing cards which I've backed, and a journal card there. And on the strings in this one we've got a little solid heart on this one and a cross, little charms in the middle there, and I chose ones that are quite flat so they're not going to be too much of an issue in between the pages. Okay, so in the second half of the signature there's this big pocket here made with various bits of scraps, just random scraps, and then a big journal card with a piece out of a book with Maori designs in the middle. So going back through, then this other one from my digital, a little piece out of the Maori book that Lydia gave me, a vellum fern, some more stenciling, and then this is another book page out of the gardening book which had the different zones of where things grow with native New Zealand plants. It also has Australia and native Australian plants, and I thought that's okay, and inside I just turned it all into writing space, sewn with some embroidery thread. So nice flat piece of ephemera there with a ton of writing space. Some more of the washi tape there. Another fabric flip. Both fabric flips are pretty similar between the two journals. The other half of the paper bag, this one with the pocket and a lovely big journaling card in there with the tab on the side, and a little bit of lace down the bottom. Just a little smidge, just, you know, can't have no lace. Then that lovely green lace again. This little corner pocket which I made in a project which ages ago, which unfolds, so you've got lots of journaling space inside that, and it just all folds up and tucks under the whale tail tab. And then inside there I have a piece of that New Zealand seashell stationery, which is fun. And then this piece is from another book which talks about waiata, which is a form of singing in the Maori culture. There's very specific things that make it a waiata, so I won't go into that because I'm not 100% on everything. And I've just put writing paper in the middle and left all the text, and it talks about Maori music and karakia, which is a kind of a chant singing because I thought that was just interesting information, and for someone within that culture, you know, they can go through and either go, well, that's wrong and that's wrong, or that's right, as they see fit to. Okay, this is the other half of the Teddy Treasure signature page with another pocket. This one's narrower and it does have lace on it as well. And a lovely big tag, which is just done with a neutral masterboard. And I've added these pieces from the Junk Journal Studio. And this butterfly I covered in packing tape, so it's slippery, I want to say, you know, shiny, smooth, different tactile experience. The leaves are just ordinary printed, and then this little cluster here with a starfish charm on it as well, they are done with the packing tape too. And there's an eyelet, yes, there's an eyelet and a bulb pin there. So again, I'll just chuck it in there, put it back in later. So almost at the end of this one. So this one is a little flip out page here, little pocket kind of hidden in the back there with a piece from that calendar that you've seen a couple of times now. It's very shiny, shiny calendar page. And there's a wee tab up the top, just which I've punched from that same paper as the pocket. More of that ribbon. It's got a sort of velvety texture to it. It's really quite lovely. Here's another little flip out. So there's a pocket on the front with this journal card on coffee dyed paper. Words from Rach and Bella Crafts. A pocket from Junk Journal Studio, and then flip it out and there's a flip up with writing space. Trying to make sure it all is in frame. So writing space up here, writing space here, and then there's another little pocket with another little journal card, or, you know, place to tuck a photo or whatever memento, travel ticket, plane ticket, you know, whatever. Another vellum piece up the top. Harakoa, maybe, meaning joy in Maori. And then on the other side, this also flips out. So it's a book page illustration, some pieces from the Junk Journal Studio, and a stamped words there. And then we have, just push it away along a bit so I'm in frame, stamped cross here, which the lovely Mari sent me. A piece from the Junk Journal Studio, and there's another journal card. Choose kindness, it says. Always a good thing to do. And then we have this pocket here made from book page. This is a bird image from a book, and then a label from Junk Journal Studio. That's one of the pastel labels from Days Gone By. And it's a double pocket, so in the front pocket we've just got a couple of little tags there, quite different in aesthetic. One's got fabric, one's got some fancy yarn, different colours. And then in the back pocket we have one of these fabric pocket tags like we had in the other journal, and this time it's got this type of tag in it, made from the Junk Journal Studio Digitals. That's in the back pocket on that page. Then I've signed it down here, and here's the back pocket with a writing board in it as well. This one I took from a book, so it's a book page that I've covered. I've added a few little pieces from the Junk Journal Studio, and then I stenciled it in a couple of different shades of green, just to give it a bit more interest than plain white book page. So that is the two journals. I hope you enjoyed having a wee look through them. Oh, I won't do it up because I need to go back and put those tags in. They took me quite a wee while, but they're super fun. I love them. I love how they turned out. And these botanical papers from the Junk Journal Studio, like, they don't immediately say I'm a journal, but I wanted to really show how you could totally make a journal with them. So much in them, so much content, so many options to build beautiful journals with beautiful ephemera that coordinate like amazingly. So there we go. There's the 2 journals. They are going to be delivered to the person who commissioned them this afternoon, which will be, I don't know when this video is going to air, so by the time you see this video it would have already happened, and I hope that she's happy with them. Thanks for joining me. Take care, my friends, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.